Now, what is the definition? Well, whether you call it social media, social networking, Web 2.0, user-generated content, building networks, it's all really the same thing. Most of this terminology has come around from people who have actually written books and try to wrap their brains around it, try to coin little phrases, but really it really means the same thing. And what it is, it falls into three parts. The first one is digital convergence. For the first time in history, everything works together. Now, I've been in the computer industry since 1975, and the one thing that we always used to joke about is the computer industry has so many standards. Well, isn't that an oxymoron? You're not supposed to have a lot of standards, you're supposed to have one. Well, that's what we had up until recently. But now you know that if you have a JPEG, you can see it in your PDA, you can open it in your BlackBerry, you can open it in your laptop, it goes through email. If you're going to run an MP3, you can hear your music on your iPod. All the digital media now is working on all the technology. That was the first breakthrough, is this digital convergence. And the cell phone is the single most important piece of technology that's driving this. The second thing is social networks. It could be MySpace, Facebook, it can be virtual environments. And I'm going to talk about most of this stuff and give you kind of examples of how businesses are using it. Social networks. Social just means people you hang around with. Guess what? Right now, because you all are here right now, you all have this in common, you all are networking, you're all part of this social network that's taking place right now. If you're part of ASMA, you're part of that social network. So it's no more complicated, just that we now have places on the internet where you can actually go and join other like-minded people who have similar interests. Now, when you have similar interests with other people, that builds trust. When you have trust, that's what converts prospects to customers. You have to build that trust, and social media and social networks are really the most powerful way to do that. And the third part is user-generated content. Customer collaboration. Get your people involved, get your customers involved. Rather than asking your marketing department, what do you think this month is what we should say to get our prospects to convert to customers? Or a marketing company, let's brainstorm and guess what our customers want to hear. Rather than doing that, what if we just, I know this is going to be crazy, so you just hear it up, ask your customers. What made them buy? Why did they participate? Why did they get engaged in your brand? If you understand that better, they trust you, you can communicate in a way that they want to be communicated to. User-generated content.